In 1962, NASA was about to send a man into space. The mission had been calculated by machines. Millions of dollars depended on it. The entire world was watching. But just hours before launch, astronaut John Glenn refused to enter the spacecraft. Not until one woman checked the numbers herself. Her name was Katherine Johnson, and before computers could be trusted, NASA trusted her. Katherine was born in 1918 in a small town in West Virginia. From the beginning, numbers felt different to her. She counted everything: steps to school, dishes in the sink, stars in the sky. By age 10, she was already in high school. At 14, she entered college. At 18, she graduated with degrees in mathematics and French at a time when most universities barely allowed Black women through the doors. But talent didn't erase reality. America was segregated. Black scientists were invisible. Black women in science, almost unimaginable. In the 1950s, Katherine joined a government research facility that would later become NASA. Her official job title? Computer. Not a machine. A person. Before electronic computers became reliable, NASA hired mathematicians to calculate flight paths by hand. Most of them were women. Most of them were hidden in back rooms. Katherine worked in a segregated unit known as the West Area Computing Group. Separate office, separate coffee pot, separate bathroom. But numbers didn't care about segregation. And soon, NASA realized something. Katherine Johnson wasn't just good, she was extraordinary. Then the Cold War exploded into the space race. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first satellite in space. America panicked. Suddenly, NASA needed perfect calculations. Not good calculations, perfect ones. Because one decimal error meant a rocket drifting into space forever. Katherine began calculating trajectories, launch windows, and emergency return paths. She translated geometry into survival. Every equation carried human lives inside it. Then came Project Mercury. NASA was preparing to launch John Glenn into orbit around Earth. It would be one of the most important missions in American history. But there was a problem. NASA had started using electronic computers, huge machines filling entire rooms, and nobody fully trusted them yet, especially not John Glenn. Just before launch, Glenn made one final request: get the girl to check the numbers. The girl was Katherine Johnson. She sat down with pages of equations, line by line, number by number, orbit paths, re-entry angles, timing sequences. Hours later, Katherine looked up and quietly said, "The numbers are good." Only then did John Glenn climb into the spacecraft. Glenn orbited Earth successfully. America celebrated. But Katherine Johnson kept working. Her calculations helped power the Apollo missions, including the trajectories that sent humans to the moon. Yet most people never heard her name. No magazine covers, no fame. Just a Black woman quietly solving the mathematics of space travel, while history looked somewhere else. Decades later, the world finally began to notice. In 2015, President Barack Obama awarded Katherine Johnson the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She was 97 years old. NASA named a research facility after her. Schools taught her story. Movies celebrated her brilliance. But NASA had known the truth all along. When the mission mattered most, they trusted Katherine Johnson more than the machines. Katherine Johnson didn't just calculate equations, she calculated humanity's path into space. In a world that underestimated her at every step, she became one of the greatest minds NASA ever had. And she did it with nothing but logic, courage, and a pencil. This is Forgotten Brains.